Hi there, my name is Erik and I play bass, and today we are checking out the Microtubes Infinity from Darkglass Electronics. Full disclaimer before we get started with this video, Darkglass were kind enough to send me this fine pedal to do this little demo, but I'm not getting paid in any monetary way to do this video, so there is that. With that being said, let's dive right into it. So I've had this for a few days now and I've already dialed in a few tones. And yeah, that's it. Just leave it at that. My name is Erik and I play bass, and thank you for watching. Subscribe. No, kidding. What we're gonna do now is that we're gonna wipe this unit clean of the presets, because that's usually the way that I start about with, when I got the Alpha Omega Photon and also when I got this one. I pretty much wiped the factory presets completely clean because I wanted a clean slate to get to know the pedal, essentially. So that's what we're gonna do now. So I'm gonna set everything to 0 and overwrite these 3 presets. So here's how I do that. So first up, funny thing that I remembered when I think it was when I did the Atom video, I noticed that when I used my index finger, the touchscreens wouldn't work properly, and that's because of the calluses on my fingers. But my ring finger is a bit better, so no, okay, yep, it's a bit less calloused. So all you pick players out there, good for you, because you don't have these calluses on your right hand fingers. I do, so I have to work around that. It's not as bad with the left hand, actually. So let's set everything to 0. Here we go. Distortion off, compression off, and let's save this one. So now preset A is all wiped out and all muted. Let's leave it somewhere. Yeah, that's unity gain for you. So let's save it there. And then we're gonna do it like this. Just do a bit of wobbly and save on preset B, and the same thing here, and save it for preset C. So now all of the presets are just my bass at unit gain, nothing else. And there's that. However, let's get started with some tone tweaking, shall we? So the first thing that we're gonna do is that we're gonna go for the compression. I'm gonna go left to right with, all of the settings and all of that good stuff. So let's start off with the compression. So in the Darkglass app that you got for this, the Darkglass Suite, here is how you engage Bluetooth, by the way. You press one of the knobs and you twist it, and then you get to access the fine app that they've got. And here you can turn the noise reduction, the noise gate, on and off. So I'm going to turn that one off right now, just for, just so we know what we're working with. Currently, the cab sim placement is before the blend, the B3K grunt and mid boost, I don't know if you can see that, is on off. It's the Darkglass EQ, and the compression is set for the slowest attack and the quickest release, which is usually how I like things to go. We're set for the active mode, and I'm gonna keep it that way because this bass is pretty darn hot, both in terms of looks and in terms of outputs, and I don't wanna, clip anything. So yeah, there you go with that. We're gonna use the app furthermore down the road. The only thing that I've done, apart from wiping the presets, I should add, is that I've switched out the first cabinet to the Darkglass 810 cabinet that you get with the app and all of that. So it's available for all you kids out there. So let's get started with some tone dialing. Sorry, I've been rambling on and on and on about nothing currently. So here we go. So compression. Let's start off with first step. So here's, I think you set the ratio here and the amount compression. So let's go for the fully compressed signal. Ooh, squashy. A good thing is that it gain matches what we got going here. So I think we're gonna go, let's do it like this as well. So 12 o'clock on the compression setting. Nice. So let's dial in a wee bit more, and let's go for this one. Dial down level a bit. Nice. So next up, let's check the EQ out. So this is, like I said, the Darkglass EQ. This is not the generic EQ, I think it's called, or yeah, it's the Darkglass EQ that you get with the pedal. You can change it in the app. So bass, here's everything flat. Cutting bass. Boosted. So before you think or go like, oh, it looks so hard to adjust the controls on this one, I'm trying not to bump my GoPro here, and so it's actually easier when you don't need to mind stuff when you're doing this. So just wanted to say that to all of you watching and going, oh, I'm not so sure about this pedal now anymore. So yeah, there you have the EQ. Anyways, now let's go to the thing that we're all here for, right? Let's go for the drive. You've got 5 types of distortion available here on this fine pedal. The first one is, according to the manual, a tube sim type thingy. Then you got the vintage microtubes. You've got the B3K. then you got a studio setting, if you will, of both the Vintage and the B3K, in which they are distorting the high end and keeping the lows nice and clean, just the way you want it. So yeah, let's see here. Let's go for number one. So I'm gonna go through the different distortion types. I'm gonna set the blend for 100% so that we can actually hear what they are doing, and I'm gonna play them with different settings of drive and then use the tone/era knob. And yeah, let's see what we got here. So here's the here's the lowest available distortion setting, drive setting. Here we go. Let's set the drive for 12 o'clock. And let's crank that bad boy up all the way. Nice. So next up we've got the tone/era knob. So what we're gonna do there is that you've heard it at 0 now, so I'm gonna set it for 12 o'clock, drive for 12 o'clock, and just play through the distortion types once again. And let's crank the era knob. Nice. Let's go with a maxed out drive as well, so you can get that also. So yeah, that's a tone knob for you, or era knob. So next up we got the blend knob. As you've probably noticed, or I mean I said it, the blend hasn't been set for 100% all the way, all wet tone. So let's just do it just for good measure. Let's go through all of the distortion types with the blend set for 12 o'clock as well, so you can hear what that sounds like. What was cool about that is that I noticed that the tube emulation thingy sounded really good set this way, so I'm gonna tweak that out a wee bit. Let's see, try this. That's actually pretty nice. We're gonna go back to that in just an iffy. So after the blend control, you've got the level, which sets the level. Then you got the IR loader, or cab sim loader, if you will. You got 5 slots available. You got a multitude of different cabinets available in the Darkglass Suite app, and you can also load in your own, favorite IRs. I've loaded in this one just because I like a good 810. Without it. With it. So yeah, you pretty much got a good DI bass tone right there. For your, more mellow type gig, if you will. So what I'm gonna do now is that I'm gonna dial in a quick bass tone using this fine unit, and I'm actually gonna dial in 3 pretty different tones, just because it's fun and pretty easy to do. So the first thing that we're gonna do is that we're gonna save this one as, as we've done a few things to it. So I'm gonna start with some compression. I'm actually gonna get some more compression here. Here we go. Maybe even some more. Bit more drive. I'm gonna mellow out, the highs bits and boost some there, maybe scoop just a little bit there, and like this. That's a good clean tone, if you ask me. Gonna save that one there. And now let's do a bit more of a distortion tone. So I'm gonna go for the vintage vintage alter, the vintage deluxe and the studio setting. Let's bring those highs back. Let's even boost a bit there. So what I'm gonna do now is that I'm gonna save it here on slot B. And now I'm gonna dial in the next tone. So now I'm on slot B still, and gonna change out the distortion type. And let's save that one for C. So now we've got 3 tones. I'm gonna gain match them a bit. Here we go. So I just dialed in 3 different tones. I'm actually gonna dial down the drive a bit on this one. So if I were to use this pedal live, which I probably will some point down the road because it's nice and small and fits easily in my gig bag, I would probably dial something like this in. I would go for a clean tone on A, a distorted tone, not super distorted, but you know, more heavily over. Which would probably act as like 99% of my setup, and then a pretty much super tone here on C, a bit more modern sounding, if you will. So yeah, it's as easy as that to dial in a tone using this pedal. It's amazing, really. I love this line of products from Darkglass. They've really done something pretty cool with them. So what we're gonna do now is that we're actually gonna do something that I forgot to do. So I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna get back into. Oh, maybe oh, what do you know? We were already here. So I'm gonna set the B3K grunt and mid boost on here now for this preset. So here's with mid boost and grunt on. And off. Embarrassing that I forgot to do this. So as you can hear, with these on, you really cut through nicely. So we're gonna do like this, just so you can hear the difference. So there we go, and I'm just gonna go like something like that and save it for B, sorry. So now on B, I'm gonna so now on B we got grunt and mid boost bypassed, and on C we got them engaged. So here is what that sounds like in comparison, so you can really hear that. So let's see here. So here is with grunt and mid boost off. Here is on. Yep. Here is off. Here is on. You can actually go between presets using the app, which is pretty cool. As you can see, I'm using my phone. That's nice. So I kind of like it with it engaged. You can also change the placement of the cab sim. So now it's before the blend. And now it's after the blend. I kind of like it before, actually. So there you have it. That's the Darkglass Infinity pedal for you. Really cool unit. You can use it as an audio interface. You can use it with Bluetooth to jam along to your favorite tracks with your headphones. You can bypass the cab sim on your quarter-inch outputs. You can do all sorts of stuff. I know that this can seem a bit overwhelming to some players out there, but really, once you just sit down with the unit, set everything to 0, and just, start from the beginning, start left to right, then go for the app and try the things out there. Start slowly, and you'll find that you can really dial in some really nice and nasty tones with this fine pedal. I really like it. Just setting the drive to about 0 here on the B3K. Lastly, could probably go for a pretty convincing Steve Harris tone if you just used a like 4x12 cabinet or something like that with it. Really cool unit. This can really be all that you need. Just, a wireless and this, and you're good to go. It has a tuner. If you want to tune using it, you just do that like so. You got the tuner, and if you do like this, it's all locked. So your kids or your sweaty hands or what have you can't really bump anything and do any damage to it. And just going like that, you're back in proper playing mode. So yeah, with all this being said and done, I hope that you enjoyed this video and that it has been informative to you in some way. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell and leave a comment if you enjoyed this video, and if you didn't, and let me know what I could have done better. I'm working on a comparison between the Infinity, the Alpha Omega Photon, and the Atom, which will be out hopefully soon. It's going to be a full mix type video because that's really where it matters. If a pedal sounds good on its own, great, cool, awesome, but it's in a full mix that you really can see what a unit or piece of gear does. So with all this being said and done, my name is Erik and I play bass, and I'll see you guys and gals and cats and dogs in the next video. Until next time, take care. Bye.